Yo, welcome back to LeafGreen with Justin and Ulam. As you can see, I've gone ahead and trained up Hitchcock up to level 16, which brings her in line with everyone else. That is, excluding Lucky the Crobat. I went ahead and took the Crobat off the team. That was A twice instead of B. Crobat I'm not going to be utilizing if I can help it, for reasons that I think I stated at the time, that ideally we're going to be keeping this to Kanto Pokemon only. And so, while we did end up getting Crobat, even though it probably, it was randomized into it as one of the few Gen 2 related Pokemon, we're gonna go ahead and not use it, which is our equivalent of imagining that we just got a bad pull at the Magikarp. So, we are ready for this Fire Red rival battle once more. With everyone at 16, we should be at reasonable levels for challenging this team of 4. Interesting. Leads with a 17 Farfetch'd, so it's actually still a normal bird. Let's see. The one issue I noticed while leveling Hitchcock up, who I noticed is indeed spelled wrong, so whatever, we'll fix it when we get to Fuchsia. Their defense is kind of, actually all their stats are just kind of not stellar. Hopefully, the needed stat boost of evolving somewhat soon will help that. Otherwise, we'll go for Leer. Okay, they went for Leer as well. And unfortunately, they're faster, which was another frustrating thing I kept noticing. Hitchcock is apparently a very slow Spearow. Well, either that or perhaps Spearow as a species is just slower than I would have liked. Could go for a Fury Attack, but let's go for... Okay, we're just exactly copying their strats, unfortunately, and they're faster than us. Alright, tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna Leer, and then we're gonna switch out. Yep, as long as they didn't get a crit. This should vulnerabilize them enough that whoever we bring in should be good. And let's do the one who will resist and be super effective. Rock resist flying, right? We're about to find... Ah! They went for Fear Attack anyway and missed. Weird, so this Farfetch actually has the exact same moveset, it would seem, as our Spearow. That's an odd idiosyncrasy I've never noticed, because I've never bothered to look at Farfetch'd, really. Alright, so that was frustrating, and now... Doduo. Okay, well actually we'll go ahead and keep Rockington up front. Why don't we? Go ahead and go into just another of these rock throws that are doing us so well against these birds. Ooh! Shouldn't have brought so many birds. Alright, well that's 2 birds with 1 stone. Alright, Rockington 17 would be ideal to switch out, but unfortunately there's more Spearows, or more flying types, so I kind of want to keep you in. Because, yeah, being able to resist those hits is just about as valuable as being able to be super effective. And you've got both, so... Alright, so this puts Rockington quite a bit ahead of everyone else. Let's switch someone else for Clefairy, though. At least I know double kick. It's been a little bit, I can't remember. Yes! Alright, excellent. Because no fairy... well, she's not a fairy type yet, and even if she was... Well, no, actually, I guess we don't know. Well, yeah, I don't think Lisa knows any poison moves anyway. Alright, you probably try to open with Sing or something. Do we just go straight for the double kick then? Or do we try to Tail Whip and expect this to go longer? Let's see how much double kick does. Alright, so we're faster, that's good to know. And double kick does enough that it looks like it's a 2-hit knockout. So, well, 4-hit in this case. Alright, so yeah, you land the Sing, but I'm not that worried about whatever else you have, to be honest. Metronome's probably the best you've got. Oh, no, you gotta follow me. Yeah, that's useful. I am glad that we've so neutered his starter. Come on, Lisa, wake up. I assume not this turn, given we were faster on the first turn, yeah. So, considering we're faster, we'll probably know immediately whether or not we wake up. Oh, well, no, right, no, she went first that last turn because, Follow Me is priority. Plus, with our Poison Point, there is always the chance that we poison you with your double slaps. Okay, that's not... Okay, calm down with those double slaps. Okay, good, we got the poison off, but yeesh! There's a lot of poison, or double slaps. unfortunately, based on that, I think we need to go ahead. We should be waking up very soon anyway, so we'll go ahead and blow this turn on a potion. And assuming you get a lower roll with double slap, then 5. 3 was lower. Then, poison will kick in, and we should be able to wake up this next turn. Oh, no. Go to attack. We should wake up and double kick you down, yeah. Because I was going to say, we've been asleep for enough turns by now. It should be pretty guaranteed. Alright, so that Gary fight was actually pretty easy. Rival even. Alright, so now we are ready for the Nugget Bridge. Do you give us anything before we're heading off? I don't imagine. Yeah, no, you just information that's obvious. Continue along the path and obvious. Oh! I guess you do give us, yeah, the fame checker, which just does us basically no good. But whatever. Alright, to the Pokemon Center! Heal up. Oop, here we go. Alright. So let's put Rockington at the back of the party. And quickly check what the 600, 700, 800. Okay, so the one most in need is you. Then you need at least. Alright, so we'll be leading with Big Cheese. Let's head on up to the Nugget Bridge now and see how many of these trainers we can take on before having to go back to the Pokemon Center once more. Alright, we'll go ahead and continue with Biggie since it didn't take a bit of damage. Umbreon, you say? Yeah, let's just go for Hyper Fang. There's a flinch chance. Yeah, I was gonna say it's big damage, but Umbreon has high enough defense that this is going to be a little dicey. Although if the only attacking move it knows is Pursuit... Oh no, it knows Tackle. Right, wow, so its physical attack is nowhere near enough to threaten Biggie Cheese. Alright, and there's our switch out for Biggie. And we can hit 17 now. Swap to Jazz. How many Pokemon do you have? 2? Yeah, we'll go ahead and spend a turn on Focus Energy then. I'm not that afraid. Then I can go for a bunch of attempted crits. Oh, or miss. What have you? On that basis, I think we should actually definitely be just sticking with the Poison Sting. Yep. Of course, now it is poisoned, but I still think that our best bet is to keep Poison Stinging for the damage. Especially because it's guaranteed, whereas Fury Attack is just way too variable. One day we will get Tornado, and things will be even stronger. Until then. Great, and now another Poison Sting. Getting occasional crits, which is good. Alright, well unfortunately with that Sand Attack, I was going to say, if and when we get the poison off with the Poison Sting, yeah, which would be here, it would be worth it to then on the next, after that, start doing Fury Attacks, but with that accuracy reduction, maybe not. Because at least with Poison Sting, it's only got the one accuracy drop. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, guess they didn't like Jazz. Switching to Hitchcock, who should at least have an easy battle for the rest of this. Now they're almost down anyway. Oh, well, so much for Twin Needle. Alright, well, with that unfortunate loss, but no one else really being that low, switch you to the back. Whoop. Not how to do that. There we go. We'll go ahead and continue for right now. Alright, with everyone at 17, we're gonna run back to the Pokemon Center right quick to get heals on those who need it. And unfortunately say goodbye to Jazz. Alright, first let's... Oop, not there. Do the Pokemon menu. Oh! Jazz wasn't even holding. Well, so it may have been able to dodge if I'd been having it hold the item it was supposed to. That's wonderful. Oop. Well, you were a pain to train, and now you're gone. Bye, Jazz. Well, makes sense. First one we lose is a early route bug type that was probably gonna fall behind in the stat department pretty quickly anyway. Tired for a potion heal. Go ahead and keep the truck in the front and get a potion heal. We'll need to stop by the Pokemon Center. Alright, so, quick thought. Maybe... Well, no, we'll probably go ahead and keep Hitchcock up front because it's fast, and it can apply either a Leer or a Growl if we do need to have it switched out or something, so it's probably safest enough. So is that going to just be a regular Nugget? Probably. I think I only randomized the overworld stuff. Okay, doke. Tulusha, of course it's a Smasher. Do I think you know any fly or ice moves? Ooh, does ice resist flying? We'll find out. No, that was not a sound of resisted. But we do at level 15 already know Power Snow. Well, we were able to take one. We're not risking it on a second. And it is almost dead, so it should be a fairly safe switch for Lisa. Man, I hate these Smoochum. First part is it's probably going to be faster than Lisa. Nope, it's not. Excellent. Alright. And I got Hitchcock to 18, so it doesn't really need to be in front anymore anyway, which is good. Our Smoochum, we'll just go for another double kick. Seems Lisa was the next one in line for experience anyway. Oh, nice! Second one was just a higher roll. Oh, not enough for 18 on Lisa. Whatever. Alright, so. Still don't have any status inducers. So who's the best lead for... You certainly need to go ahead and switch to the back. You undoubtedly need to be there. We'll go ahead and lead with B for our encounter in the grass over here. Try to go around that guy. No need to fight him if we don't need to. Alright, that's interesting. Could certainly use a dedicated fighting type, though Biggie is definitely not super happy about this matchup. Should be safe off of a single tackle. Yes, okay. Unfortunately, I don't think we can do much more, and we definitely need to switch out Biggie. Shoot. The best option is Lisa, who could poison. Oh man, this is... Ugh. Well, we could use one turn of poison, so if it does poison itself off, of course it knew that we were doing that, so it switched to tactics. Whatever. Throw a Pokeball. Got plenty enough. Should, anyway. We gonna get it without needing to poison? Hey! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, yes, and let's see. I'm gonna name you for your primary emotion. Angry! And I know it's misspelled, it's a move, calm down. Alright, so, level 13. Well, but I mean, most of the other things around here should be too, so we'll go ahead and put you in front to receive primary training, and we'll head back. Whoop, not what I meant to do. And I will also go ahead and, well, hold on, first things first, let's grab this item. Ooh! That is a dope one to just find out and about, although this time we don't have a Gloom as our starter, so I don't actually know if we know anyone, or if we have anyone that could make particular use of it. I say while having a Nidorina that's about to be a Nidoqueen and about to know Sludge Bomb this early, which is awesome! All that about not having a poison move. Suddenly, Sludge Bomb! Alright, but what do we give up for it? Probably Scratch, right? We want to keep Double Kick around so that we don't only have the one person with fighting moves. And you don't need to know any ground moves for a little bit. Is there any reason to keep Scratch? I'd say Power Points, given Sludge Bomb only has 10, but Double Kick has 30. We'll lose Scratch. We'll keep Growl and Tail Whip just in case. Stat-altering moves can prove useful in Nuzlockes, where they wouldn't normally in a regular playthrough. Because in a normal playthrough, you just level up and don't really care. You're trying to make things a little more difficult, though, in a Nuzlocke, so sometimes just, you know, lowering or raising a stat by a couple stages can be what makes all the difference. Until a crit just ignores all the stat changes, but hey! Alright, we'll also make our quick pit stop at the Pokemart to make sure we're stocked on primarily potions, but I guess seeing as how we just spent another of our Pokeballs, might as well flesh out our collection of those to 10 once more as well. Should have plenty more than enough Poke for it. Go and buy 2 of those to get us to 10. Let's see. We're at 1 potion. These are cheaper. These are what we're going to want to use outside of battle to patch up. So we'll bring this up to 15 by spending... Oh, never mind. That's way too expensive for that. We'll spend 9 to get that to 10. Do we even bother buying super potions at the moment, then? How expensive would 5 be? We can't even afford 5. They're that expensive. Okay. Well, money will stop being an issue eventually, but for now, it is still a very limiting factor. Alright, so, all of these on Nugget Bridge were unavoidable, as was that guy over there. Oh! 24 than 25. I had not remembered. I was counting this patch of grass as being part of the same route, so actually we get another encounter. And can we really keep you up? Mild. Not really sure what that does. Vital Spirit's not bad. Why would you keep that in your first slot? Switch that to CVPA. 50 versus heavier. Alright, there we go, that's good. And actually, I just remembered we did not switch Sludge Bomb with Double Kick because your stab move should be in the first slot. Alright, we'll keep Angry out for this encounter since, again, we don't have any other paralysis or sleep inducers anyway. Magikarp. On the plus side, it should be easy to catch, and a Gyarados would be powerful. But man, is that going to be a training nightmare. Scratch, probably. any of its other moves. Well, low kick. It might be light enough that low kick wouldn't really be dangerous. But it looks like 2 scratches should put it right into the red. Beautiful. Perfect. Alright, and again, being a Magikarp, in the red, 1 Pokeball should absolutely be doing the trick. There's a 1, and a 2, and a 3, of course. Alright. Yeesh. Gonna call you Dream. Because you dream of being a dragon, and one day that dream will come true. Oh, and you had an item! No, I meant to take. There we go. TM25 you had. What's that? You just had the Thunder TM on you, did you? Well, none of you are particularly appropriate for that, but that's definitely something nice to hold on to for the time being. Let's see. Looks like we have to fight one of you, and the simplest route would be through this guy. And now it's bad that we have a fighting type out first. Of course! He doesn't have any moves that can hit it. Perfect. Looks like it's gotta be Rockington. Let's see. Of these, let's get Rock Throats are really the only option. Watch that do. Oh, it does good damage at least. We'll do 17 on the button. Which means this needs to KO. And it did. Nice job, Rockington. Indeed, I am something. Alright, well, I did quite a bit of damage to Rockington, but as long as we don't switch into her for now, we can go and proceed. So we can slip around this youngster, but every time we come back, we have to do it again, so I might let the fight out of the way. Alright, this is a mandatory fight. Let's see. Alright, so I can step through here, but I want that item, and in order to get the item, looks like we will have to fight this Mountaineer so that we can fight the other guy and bring him down, so now we're going to want to engage the Camper. Alright, health's starting to get a little dicey. 20 less than 39 would be 19, so we're not quite in proper range for a potion. And Biggie Cheese still has health, so we'll engage you. Should be safe enough, we'll get the item, then we'll head back. So we actually did manage to do that entire fight without having any health damage. Thief, you say? Curious. That could be an interesting move. Especially if anyone needs a special dark attack. None of you are really special attackers, though. Yeah, you are literally all physical attackers. Alright, well, hold on to it then. Could be useful later. Right now, it's just not useful to get by you pretty easily, just trying to... Boop. It's like, you're mandatory, and then it's just Bill. Yep, you mandatory. We'll be able to get some XP from... Hello, Monsieur Bill. Yes, blah blah blah, we are well aware this is not our first rodeo. Let you utilize... What? No, right. That, come on, there we go. Bip, 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 bip. And... transfer. And can I please have a thank you SS ticket? Alright, so with Bill taken care of, now we are ready to head to Celadon. There's no items over here, is there? Well, perhaps hidden. We're not bothering with any of those that I don't accidentally myself into. We shouldn't need any more potions. That should be fine. I do a bit wonder about the order of events, or rather, our ordering of our party. So, the real question is between you two. 18, 175. So Rockington definitely needs it slightly more. Angry is just about caught up, which is most excellent. Alright, time to... We don't need the experience that much, so we'll go ahead and skip the first trainer. Actually, I guess seeing as how we could choose which of the two that we're going to take on. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do you. As a bit of training, and to see what the element of this gym is! Oh. Well, that's less than stellar for trying to train Angry. But most excellent for Rockington! Well, poo. Now that I think about it, I guess that means... Yeah, I'm not going to be bothered with a whole bunch of switch training. We're probably just going to go ahead and lead with Rockington then. We might use a potion, then again, might not. Besides, that's Angry up to... Well, hold on. No, everyone else is 17 as well, so... We'll just keep Rockington. Because the others will fall behind Rockington thanks to this gym as well anyhow. So they'll just be the ones who we focus on as we move into the next route. We'll go ahead and let Rockington have their day in the sun here in the gym. So they can rock their world. There's 18. Which isn't technically outpacing yet. It's just joining the upper half of the team. How much health is that? Nah. We'll use a potion if I feel we need it later. Indeed, we are a new face. Ours is an all-out offensive with whatever we randomly find. Alright, so you're leading with Farfetch'd, you say. At level 18. Rockington is in most excellent position then. Rock throw! Kachib. Interesting. Now, hold on. There we go, yep. Because they're going for a super potion, which gets it wasted on the Farfetch'd. Slightly higher roll, knocks them out. Excellent. Not really in the spot where... You're a second, it's just a Charizard! Oh dear. That's definitely something to be seeing this early. An impossible Charizard, might I add. Do we potion, trusting it doesn't have any sneaky techs? I mean, it's only 21, so probably only got, like, wing attack and ember. I doubt it even knows flamethrower. We'll use a potion to scout for what it knows. And that was most of 20. Oh. It did know Metal Claw. That's one of the main things I was worried about. And that did just 20 damage there. We are doubly super effective, though. Crit. Or high roll. Okay, good. Rockington, we really need you to not miss this. Oh my goodness, that could have been so bad! Way to go, Rockington! You earned that 19. Whew! You almost earned 20, which could be evolved. I'm not sure when Rockington evolves. That's a lot of Poké. We need a lot. And there's Cut, but we don't have Cut, so whatever. And this is Water Pulse, correct? Yep. We certainly don't have any water types. Do we have anyone who would appreciate it as a tech choice? It's a Oh, yes, actually, but, yes, actually, yes, but actually no. Yeah, shame. Alright, well, goodness gracious, that was intense. Alright, so that does put us in a good position for heading down to the Vermilion City. Which is going to be, based on the timing, I think we're going to go ahead and call the episode, since most everything else has been fairly well taken care of, so there's a few things in between here and there. We're only about 3/4 of the way through the episode, if I were to make an estimate. As, after all, we have this battle with the Team Rocket Grunt in exchange for the Dig TM. Or at least I'm pretty sure it should still be Dig TM, shouldn't be randomized. We'll probably teach it to Nivarina, honestly. Well, no, because she's going to end up wanting Earthquake or Stab, so we may give it to someone else as a tech option. Big E, for instance, possibly. Could certainly use a non-normal type move. No, I was gonna say, especially against the Ghost, but no, actually not really, so probably not Big E then. Big E, being normal type, so immune to the Ghosts, well, immune to the Ghost moves of the Ghost types is nice, but it needs a move that isn't normal type so that it can hit them in return. And unfortunately, all of them know Levitate, or all of them have Levitate in this generation. Another Voltorb. And honestly, yeah, same thing for, well no, actually less for Angry, because Angry is only unable to hit Ghost types. It's not also immune to them in exchange, so no point in having Angry prepped to be a Ghost killer. Wasting your time with those charges, let me tell you. Glad they don't know self-destruct yet. Should really look up when that when that is. All right, gimme dig. All right, so 28. It's not saying what it was, but indeed it is dig. So yeah, it's the people that I was discussing. But who to use it on? Well, so maybe Angry for... I don't know, what would ground be super effective against that fighting would appreciate? Not rock, because fighting's already good against rock. Fire? I know ground is super effective against a whole bunch, I just don't use it super often, so I'm not really up to date on always remembering what the options are. Let's go ahead and drop Leer, probably. Low kick is still good as a tech option. And again, we're still keeping Scratch for the purposes of catching, which is the very next thing we'll be doing in the grass patches just below, Cerulean. Should be thinking about whether or not we want to use that double team TM on someone. That could be potentially very powerful. Alright, is this the... Alright, here we go. In the last set of grass, that way I don't have to run through multiple other sets of grass. Alright, a Jigglypuff, you say? Yeah, tackle. Should be that right? Okay, excellent. Oh, especially with the defense curl. In fact, with the defense curl, we can afford to use quick attack for a touch more damage. Okay, and now we're going to definitely want to go with a scratch, or tackle rather. Perfect! Almost too much, but just right. Nice job, thank you. We'll definitely catch this, but it'll be a backup, because Jigglypuff is just not going to learn really anything that's really good in this gen, so easy catch, but we'll let it stay in the, whatchamahoozy. PC, that's what it is. We're gonna call you... Select. Pop Star. Alright, well, that's definitely an interesting pure normal to have as backup. Oh! Right! It only just occurred to me, we did this in our Fire Red playthrough, and I never went back to see what was in that. I don't even know what was what we left in the daycare. I'm not gonna think about it. Alright, so actually, on that note, I can get around having to train Dream Up myself by letting you do it. In which case, we will actually be withdrawing Popstar. Might as well check the stats and whatnot out real quick. Quiet, you say? Not one of the ones I know off the top of my head. Obviously it has Cute Charm as it activated against us. Singing should not be in the first position. Pound. Defense Girl Sing. That's not just a lot. And, your attack is actually equal to your special attack. Certainly right now. I don't know if it stays that way. Alright, well, you're definitely... Oh, shoot, actually, it just occurred to me, actually, Sing, while not particularly accurate, this could actually be a really good Pokemon for helping us with catching, then. Alright, so, yeah, I've just come up with an excuse to use it anyhow, so, alright. Go ahead and check what you want to trade. I thought I randomized these. Well, let me recheck. I could have sworn you said Spearow. Yeah. Oh! Yeah, Spearow for an Exeggutor is not regularly the trade! What was I possibly thinking? No, this is normally a Nidoran female, I think, for something. Maybe it's Nidoran female for male, or male for female, something like that. But a Spearow for an Exeggutor. That is a massive stat upgrade. And we do have one. And I've not been super thrilled with it. The question is, and we could really use a Grass and Psychic type, Exeggutor would be amazing. But Hitchcock can learn Fly. We don't have anyone else that can learn Fly. We'd have to rely on randomly... That's just such an upgrade, though. And the odds of us being able to do this were so low anyway. Bye-bye, misspelled Hitchcock. We'll see what... I think I also randomized the name, so I have no idea what this Exeggutor is going to be named. Ooh, an Exeggutor this early! And it'll match levels, so it'll be 18. Ooh, this is gonna be cool. It may... Mr. Nido? Alright, the Identity Confused thinks it's a Nidoking. Indeed, I'm a pal. And you're a pal, too. Let's see what Mr. Nido is holding, which I also randomized. I have no idea what a Lychee Berry does, but I know that being a berry, it's one use only, so that's probably not useful. Yep, raises the attack in a pinch. It's a competitive berry, which means meaningless. Oh well. Not the primary reason we got you. Lonely. I also don't know that one off the top of my head. Chlorophyll, alright. Valuable, but possibly not right now. Barrage, Hypnosis, and Confusion. Alright, so my main question is, are you even really able to use Barrage very well? Yeah, your attack is pretty good, considering your special attack is still clearly the prime stat. Alright, alright. Well, unfortunately, being a Stone Evo, it probably doesn't learn anything else by level up. But, do I have anything in here that would particularly work well on it? Not really. Alright, well, that's definitely an interesting mon to have. And another reason why I went ahead and did that is because it increases our Pokemon seen/had in Pokedex. Which we're going to need to have up to, well, I guess we can check it right now. We have owned 12, which I think should be enough for the Flash TM. Is there an item up here? Oh, there's almost certainly a hidden item up here. There's almost certainly two. Let's slip through there carefully. Skipping what we can. Which is all but this last person. And do we want to lead with Popstar? Not really. Oh, right! Encounter on the start. Well, okay. So let's do that encounter first. That was easy. The first patch of grass. And it's an Abra. That's good. The problem is I can't really afford to try to sleep it. Shoot, so we kind of just need to throw a Pokeball. Because it almost certainly outspeeds Popstar to go for the teleport. Nuts. And teleport. Well, there's a blown catch attempt. Whatever. Alright, go ahead and swap you with Biggie for... Wait, why was Biggie next? Swap you with Angry. There we go. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do some training on Popstar in between episodes, probably. Ba-da-da-doom. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to get past you, but unfortunately, a puppy dog guarding the entrance to town. Dratnation. That could be worrying. Probably not heavy enough for low kick to do much, so let's go for a crit. Actually, that was really good, even without a crit. And somehow it missed Rat, which is probably neither here nor there. Dragonair. Ooh, this level? Really? Okay, well, so it seems their defense is actually not that stellar. Unfortunately, with us outspeeding them, they can't, what is the term? They can't flinch us with their twisters. Shouldn't need to worry about them attacking next turn, yep, because they should be down to that Karate Chop. And that's 18 for Angry! Alright. And with that, we're in Vermilion. One last little thing to check, and I think it's in this house? Is this the... No, you... Oh, interesting. So you are the... Usually you can trade Spearow here for a Farfetch'd. You want to trade an Eevee, however, for a Ghastly. That's an interesting trade. I really don't think it's worth it. Alright, so, with that, I suppose we're gonna go ahead and call this episode here. I'll take care of some stuff in between, and then we will begin the next episode with the SSN and the Gary fight, following which we will have cut, so we're either going to then... Well, no, yeah, so then immediately we will go ahead and do the Lieutenant Surge fight, and then head and go get Flash. So, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.